Hello, everybody. Welcome to The Longest Walk. This is a different game to what I normally play. Very sensitive game about depression and dealing
I
with it.
felt anxious,
This game popped up
so
in my.
anxious that I was burning.
This game appeared on my Steam recommended a while ago, and I wanted to give it a shot and raise more awareness of this game because it follows a very interesting concept of dealing with depression and mental health issues, which is a very real problem. So,
I was, my heart was beating really fast. I couldn't sleep.
there won't be much editing in this, only a few cuts here and there, but overall, please enjoy the experience. Or cry, that's also okay.
I got tireder and tireder because I couldn't sleep, because I was worrying, and I was worry. I've let my family down. Everyone's going to suffer because I'm no good. Everybody who relied on me, it was a false reliance. I was a fake. Therefore, I worried even more about what financial disaster I'd put in my family. So, anxiety, nervous energy burning off, lack of sleep. I remember vividly curling up in a ball in the living room floor, howling, not even crying, howling.
Poor guy.
How shit I was. Yeah, I felt so bad. That's all I could do. I just wanted to be taken away from home.
Just checking.
I only realised something was wrong when I was driving back from school crying, and I knew this wasn't right. It was a build-up of stress in work and expectations of work, and then finding that I couldn't do it. I wasn't alone, other people were struggling with it, but I just thought, I can't do this. Why? What's wrong with me? Why can't I do it? I'm a failure.
Very real problem. Shame, man. I feel bad for this guy.
I knew I was stressed. I didn't know I was depressed, and I think it just got worse after that point. There was no stopping it. Once it started, the feelings of negativity about not being good enough, I couldn't stop it. The whole thing made me feel that I was worthless, so I didn't want to meet anyone. I didn't want to speak to anyone. I was so worthless that there's no point in. I shouldn't be indulging in my hobbies, which I love, my cycling and my books. I couldn't do that.
Losing self-worth.
I could see, and now I can, that these are the sort of things I should have kept doing. I should have kept in contact with people. I should have gone out on my bike. I should have gone to the cinema. I should have done this. I just had to hide because it was an embarrassment, and I was a worthless human being. And all the things that laterally I know is how you deal with it. I couldn't.
This is very strange, but also very realistic. Kind of sad. Very sad, actually.
Finding a way to kill myself that nobody would get hurt with. I.e., if I didn't want to jump in front of a train in case the train driver had to suffer stroke. I didn't want to hang yourself in the forest because some kid might find you. But I didn't want to kill myself. But I did. And it was not a drama thing. It wasn't, oh, attention, oh, I want to kill myself. It was, I'm a useless piece of shit. I'm no good to anyone. Everybody would be better off without me. Which didn't make sense.
Really painful.
It doesn't make sense, but I was so desperate. Also, that I could understand why people would do it.
Sympathetic.
and I was so numb that I could feel that people in my position then I could see how they could do it. But unfortunately, I knew I couldn't because of my family. There's no way. Even though I was suffering and I was hating it and I was absolutely hating myself, I would have never done that to my family.
I said sympathetic, by the way, not so pathetic. This is very seriously. I don't want to make any jokes or anything.
I remember a run and actually on the beach at Kingsbarns, and thinking, because I was away from you all and I was having me time, then I reflected what a fucking great life I had. This is brilliant. I love my family and this is great. I can do this.
He's making his way out. Okay.
I am a guy who did a lot of things on his own.
Retribution.
And I think when you're giving time to other people as your job, you sometimes needs a wee bit of time to yourself without being too selfish. But as soon as I got out there and
Sorry, I dropped my glasses.
Not great.
I was just cleaning
But
them.
in my stride, the head would clear, and then you could just enjoy the experience. So you hear the birds, you listen to the sea crashing in, you feel tactile the sand, and the experience of being doing that sort of thing. So I could
The human
enjoy
experience.
the surroundings. But yeah, at the start, bang, rush, because all it was about timetabling, and at the end, yeah, more relaxed. I could come home and get on with the rest of it.
That's lovely. He found a way to deal with it. Or he's trying to, at least.
I know that I've had these issues. I'm hopeful I won't have them again. I can't tell if I'm going to have them or not. I don't know what's going to kick in. You know, I didn't think I'd get it after the second time. But then I went back in that position of responsibility and I had a trigger there.
Oh no.
I knew things were happening. And I knew that I didn't want to get ill. And I knew that I should be doing certain things and doing all these different techniques. I couldn't stop it. And that was also a frustrating thing, that to have this experience of 2 big episodes and then the third one to come again and know and be aware, because I was awareness of triggers and stresses, because I couldn't get a grip with that made it worse.
Very real problem.
And for the second and third episodes I got better at dealing with it and saying, well, I can't do anything about it, I'm ill. If I had a broken leg and I was on a plaster, it's obvious. But because I've got a broken head, it's not obvious to see that I'm ill. I think the last time I was ill was much quicker because I did get the grip.
It's very true. Sorry guys for the lack of commentary. I'm trying to game set itself review. I don't want to really disturb anything.
I would like to think I'm a better person for it.
I like the
It was a
answer.
good thing. It was a horrible thing, but it was a good thing. And that it made me reflect on what was important. The family was more important than anything else. What other people think doesn't matter apart from what's close to you.
He's right.
And work is important, but hey, it's a job. And getting that balance right, and that's what was wrong.
Yeah, people overload themselves with work and then become
Boys,
depressed.
I don't know, that we talked about, and I think they weren't fully aware of just how seriously ill it was, which is brilliant because we're too young to deal with that at the time, but it's good to talk about it now.
Put people first.
I hope they know that if anything that happens to them, and they understand that, well, it's happened to their dad, so, and he's still here, and he's still okay, I hope. And yeah, that if it happens to their friends, and that happens to people they love, that they'll have insight into, to know that's people need help.
Oh? Wow. That was actually very touching. I'm crying a little bit, but what a nice family. That was the longest walk, everybody. Please remember, if you are suffering with mental health issues, there are people who you can talk to. They will help you.